As Sanika Shakur pointed out, being in the shoe is a political event. I would like to point out the tactics Babylon uses against black revolutionaries. First, they start with the people who are traditionally in charge of social norms and controlling social deviance. You know, your teachers, etc., etc., your parents, your brothers, your friends. Then they move on to Uncle Tom's, and when that doesn't work, to respectable people who are tailored just for you. You know, in my case, you know, it might be martial art masters. It's the people they expect you or they perceive that you respect. You know, and then they plant women. Women are the oldest trick. That's why it's called a trick, because a female is a fucking do a gangster have to explain to you why a female is a trick? Didn't think so. Now, also remember everything that Kambon, I believe his name was, said socially, financially, psychologically, scientifically, etc., etc. All those ways he's talking about. Then they move on to intimidation and blackmail. For example, they might use the women that they planted in your life, and you find out that they're really men, like Eddie Murphy might have, that might have been what happened to him and other people, especially successful black people such as myself. I'm not successful financially, but I'm successful politically, and that's even worse in their opinion. The only thing worse than a rich black man to the New World Order is a successful political opponent. Their last resort, obviously, is kidnapping, murder, etc. But let me explore how they use women. They'll use women to have disks to put into your computer, to wipe your computer. They'll use women to delete your YouTube videos. They'll use women to open the door for hitmen. They'll use women to set you up like gangsters do in drive-bys. You'll see a woman driving a car. You'll say, "What's up?" A gangster will pop out the back seat. Pop, pop, you're dead. You know? They'll use women to make you do things that you normally wouldn't do because you're attracted to her so much. Say a girl is holding, say, her body over your head, and she says, "Well, if you want to do this, you got to do that." You know? And before you know it, you're doing scandalous shit, and they're holding it against you. I know this stuff because they started to do all this stuff to me. Okay? I'm sure they got pictures of me in the psych ward all drugged up, probably with gay guys or standing around while I'm passed out or something. They do stupid shit like that, but it gives them the advantage. I'm giving you the advantage by telling you exactly what they're going to do ahead of time and not being polite about it, not trying to pull any punches, telling you exactly why I'm right, whether it makes me look good or bad, They're going to try every sick trick in the book. When the videos that I have that sound more one way or another, they're going to pretend I'm one thing or another. When I used to smoke weed and one or two times I tried hard drugs, they probably got pictures of that they'll hold against the brother. Because remember, this is Big Brother. They got pictures from all kinds of sources: cell phones, computers, just convenience stores. They even have your friends taking pictures for them. They'll use everything. They'll use your voice. They'll use your voice and they'll chop it up and make it seem like you said something that you didn't. And of course the court is going to roll with it because they're down with them. They're a bunch of secret society scum who see it the same way. As I constantly point out, they're the same cowards that around 2 years ago, they didn't see me in the ring. I was calling out every studio in California. None of them saw me. There's like 2 or 3 guys that would even give me a challenge in the ring. And these people expect you to believe that someone as perceptive, insightful, and with the quality of foresight that I have magically has it wrong. While the people who have every motive you can imagine to deceive you so they can get rich and take your soul are telling the truth. I mean, the whole thing is disgusting.